Okay, so you can see I got everything masked off. Figured out where I'm gonna go with my bed liner. I've got that all masked off. I'm gonna do it at the same time here. I'm gonna do the other door. I'm gonna switch up on what I did on the 1500. I am gonna lay down some self-etching primer on all these bare surfaces. So I'm going to use Dupli-Color's etching primer here. I have etching primer that I spray out of my gun, but I kind of wanted to stay with the same brand here because I'm using the Dupli-Color bed liner or bed coating. So I don't want no reactions. It's best to stay with same brands when you're doing stuff, because if you start mixing brands and mixing products, you can end up with a disaster on your hands. So I'm just going to use this etching primer. Basically what it does is it's supposed to etch itself right into the bare metal. It's supposed to be a better primer for bare metal. So I just want something underneath the bed coating. The bed coating says that it can be sprayed over bare metal, and that's exactly what I did on my 1500. But on the dually here, I just want a little extra protection. If like a stick comes up and scratches the bed coating off or something, there is going to be something underneath there on the steel. Even though the bed coating says it will not chip, will not flake, but you know, you never know. I just want a little extra protection under the bed coating. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to spray all these bare areas. I'm not going to worry about the painted surfaces, and I'm not even going to do the under the doors either, because I've sprayed that with the rust converter. So I'm just going to go straight from the rust converter to the bed liner on the doors. But I'm going to get this primed up with the etching primer, and then I'm going to switch over to the bed liner. Okay guys, so when you're spraying stuff, you know, it doesn't matter if it's in the can or you got a gun and you're spraying stuff. You know, the directions are your friend. Okay, so you're gonna want to read the back of the can of the paint you're spraying. You know, they're gonna tell you what grits you have to sand to put your primers on. It'll tell you flash times, dry times, temperatures that they need to be at to dry, and you know, times that it needs to dry. You know, if you don't listen to the directions, you know, don't expect the paint to last or even come out looking good. So I mean, if you're gonna skip and you're gonna not do what the directions tell you, then you know, don't expect a decent job, and don't expect the paint to last. So the directions are your friend. So make sure you're following the directions of the paint system that you're using. Okay, I can't stress that enough. So many people think they can modify the directions and do it this way, do it that way, or shorten it. You know, no, that's not how it works. Paint is very picky. Most paints, you know, they need dry times, flash times, and temperatures to be right. So, you know, read the directions and follow them, guys. I did spray some primer on the bottom of the doors here. I'm just gonna hit where I took the paint off. I guess just because I got enough paint, so let's cover them bare steel areas. I've got this coated. This is my first coat, just kind of a light coat on there. I believe it says 3 coats with 2 minutes dry time between each one, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'll be putting my second coat on shortly here. So I just finished my final coat. 3 coats, just like the back of the can said. This etching primer is like an army green in color. That's all I've seen it in. It's army green for some reason, and it smells just like the etching primer that I spray out of my big gun. So I'm guessing it's got the same ingredients in it. Get an underlook here, I guess. I think that light might be too bright, but you get a look at it. So it says to give this 30 minutes at least to dry, so I'm gonna probably give it an hour at least to dry before I come back and try to coat this with bed coating. So I'm gonna be back in about an hour. Okay, so what am I spraying it with? This is what I'm going with on this one. We're going with the Bed Armor. This is supposed to be a little better than the other bed liner I was using. It costs, I forget how much more, but it costs more too. I believe this has got UV protection in it too. So I went with the better stuff here. We'll see. It says, what's kind of throwing me here, it says durable rubberized finish. So I'm not exactly sure where the rubberized comes in, but I guess I'll see here. I'm going to start spraying it and I'll find out, I guess. Okay, so first off, I'm not sure about this stuff. Honestly, I understand now where they're coming from, a rubberized coating. Secondly, look at this. I mean, this is terrible. I mean, I don't even know how to work with that. I'm not sure if this is going to work out or not. Now I'm a little worried that I just screwed up my rocker panel. This is not at all like the bed coating I used before. It almost is kind of like rubbery. So I am hoping that I just didn't wreck my whole rocker. So I'm going to continue on with this. It says 2 to 3 coats, so here goes nothing, I guess. We'll see. Okay, so I got the bed liner on the inner rockers there, and it's not really what I expected. This is almost, they're calling it rubberized bed liner, and to me it's almost pretty much like a just a rubberized undercoating. I've got I haven't got 24 hours yet of cure time on this, and it's still rubbery. I mean, I can take my fingernail and I can, you know, indent into it. Okay guys, I wanted to show you this. This is the bottom of my door here. The one, this is actually the passenger door. You can see this is the bed liner here. I had a tape line right on this crease right here, and you can see it's all there is no straight line, because when I pulled the tape off, it pulled a bunch of the bed liner with it. You know, as I was pulling off, I pulled it away so it would you know, not pull it up but pull it away. I think that I left the tape on too long is why this happened. I didn't pull it off as soon as I was done painting. So okay, so what I did for my rockers was I took a razor and went around my tape line to make sure I wouldn't have a terrible looking line for around, you know, where everyone's gonna see. Under the door isn't that important. So I guess for the back or the bottoms of my doors that I'm going to be doing, probably going to have to pull the tape as soon as I get done with my coating. This really isn't what I wanted. I wanted the bed liner like I used before, where it actually gets hard. Not rubbery, but you know, I tried this stuff out, and I thought this was better stuff. It was more expensive than the other stuff. I thought it was the similar thing, but it's really not. They're really not even close to being the same, unless this thing hardens up. I haven't got 24 hours on it. I'm hoping it gets harder than it is now. Because I don't know how it's going to hold up right now, as soft as it is right now. I will tell you that I was struggling like heck with my first can, trying to spray this. And then I opened up my second can and it sprayed so much better. Basically, I had a dud can, and I struggled all night last night with that, trying to lay that bed liner down, trying to get it the way I wanted it. So if you get a can that you start struggling with and it's like spattering everywhere, I would take that back and get yourself a new can. This was the first time I sprayed this. I sprayed the other stuff. This is the first time I sprayed this bed armor. So I really didn't know that I had a dud can, but I had a dud can. So Just be aware of that. I'm just going to continue on with this. I got to do my doors, the outsides. And I'm just going to continue on with using this stuff. Hopefully, you know, it'll give me the results at the end that I wanted. Won't know that till the end. Won't know that for a few days until I let this stuff cure. So fingers crossed. Okay, so I'm going to end the video here, guys. Get this video out to you so you can see my progress. I have something planned, like I said, a little bit different for the outside of the doors. Remember, I got a cab corner I got to cover. Plus now I got to do the bottom of the doors. I'm going to be using this this bed armor, but I'm doing something that I've never really seen before. But you're going to have to kind of stay tuned, kind of wait for that video. Should be up shortly, hopefully. So hope you guys enjoyed the video here, and I'll see you in the next one.